Glass? More like ass. So, Glass. M. Night Shyamalan, back at it again. I was so excited for this movie. Like, this was on my list of most anticipated movies of 2019. And, yeah, looks like it's already going to be on my list of most disappointing movies of 2019. Like, I don't know where to start. I really don't. Like, after seeing Split, which was a really good movie, in my opinion, and spoiler alert for those who haven't seen Split, but at the end it tied in with, Unbreakable, which is also a good movie. And that's why we got Glass, which I was excited. James McAvoy coming back as, Kevin / Horde / the Beast. Bruce Willis coming back to prize his role. And Samuel L. Jackson coming back as Mr. Glass. I was like, alright, this is going to be awesome. It's going to be great. But it wasn't. No, wasn't. No, those three were good whenever Bruce Willis or Samuel L. Jackson had a chance to be on screen. First off, James McAvoy was really the only great thing about the movie. He was the only bright spot of the movie. He did a really good job. And like I said, Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis, they did a good job too, but that was when they were used in the movie. First off, the second half of the movie, Samuel L. Jackson's character, Mr. Glass, was like comatose throughout those parts. So he would just like stare off, or he'd be drooling or whatever, not really doing anything until like the last 30-40 minutes of the movie. And then Bruce Willis, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was, screen time or what, but he was rarely in the movie. Like, his character rarely did anything. And so, like, the selling point is, these three are going to, are going to clash. They're all going to, be, what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to interact with each other. Yeah, no. And when they did, in the, in the third act, in the final fight scene, it was garbage. And then, don't get me started with the three supporting characters who are related to each of the main characters. So, for instance, the girl from Split, the one that got away, she's in it. Mr. Glass's mother, she's in it. And then Bruce Willis's son, who was the kid in Unbreakable, comes back. But they did rarely anything. Like, honestly, I don't even know why they were in the movie. They didn't do anything. And it's not really a spoiler, but towards the end of the movie, before the fight scene, all three of them just show up. Like, conveniently, just all three showed up. As if they text each other, like, hey, I'm going to the asylum. Okay, I'm on my way. See you there. Like, what? Like, they had no purpose in the movie. And then we have a new character. The actress Sarah Paulson plays the doctor. Forgot her name. Which shows how important she was. Throughout the whole movie, she's trying to get them thinking like they don't have powers. It's just all in their head. Which, there were certain moments where I was like, maybe. Got a good point there. And then you snap out of it and realize, wait, but that doesn't explain this one scene I saw. Either in Unbreakable or in Split. And and each of them have like different rooms which contains like their weaknesses. So Bruce Willis is in a room where it's like there's these water pipes around him. Apparently his weakness is water. James McAvoy is in a room where it's these like lights that every time it flickers it creates or a new one of his personalities comes out, whatever. And then Mr. Glass, I guess they drugged him or whatever. But I don't know. It just, the whole movie is basically just her talking to them and kind of like saying like, oh, it's all in your head and da-da-da-da. Like, okay, you want to do that in like maybe the first act of the movie, cool. But this is basically the whole movie. Rarely do these three main characters interact. And when they do, which, you know what? I have to. It's the only way I can do this. I'm going to go into some spoiler territory. So if you don't want to get spoiled for the movie, I suggest you just exit here. Thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, have a good day. Don't get me started with the ending. First off, the fight scene between the Beast and Bruce Willis's character, the Overseer. It was more like them just scrumming, a little sparring. Like, I wasn't expecting like, you know, like a Marvel movie fight, you know. I wasn't expecting that. But I thought it'd be something. It's just two guys just kind of like pushing each other. So there's that. And then the three characters died. All three of them died. Which that's not the issue I have. Okay, you want to kill them off? Whatever. But the way they did, especially the way they kill off Bruce Willis, I feel like it's such a slap in the face of his character. You know, people who actually liked, I really can't remember. I know his last name's Dunn. But the Overseer, people who really liked his character in Unbreakable, the way they killed him off was such a slap in the face. So like I said, his weakness is water. He was traumatized by it when he was a kid. But you would think, oh, he drowned or whatever. Yeah. He drowned in a puddle. They had some guy who you don't know, some rando with a clover tattoo, which I'll get into that. But he just forces Bruce Willis's head in a puddle until he drowns. The Beast, or Kevin, he dies by getting shot in the stomach. And then Mr. Glass dies by getting punched in the stomach by the Beast and falling out of his wheelchair. Wow. That's great. Amazing. And then the plot twist. So, turns out Sarah Paulson is just kind of BSing with them. About like, oh, you don't have power. No. What she's trying to do, she works for this like corporation or whatever that's trying to get rid of superheroes. Basically by killing them off. But she's trying to do it in a different way, where she's trying to trick them and thinking that they're normal, so they go on and live their own human life. But the way they like introduced that, like with the clover tattoo and stuff, which they did like close-ups of it, as if we're supposed to be like, oh my god, it's them. No, I didn't know who they were. And it's just, so they're trying to get rid of them. And then the other plot twist is that, so they're thinking like, oh, no one knows about this, we're going to keep it hush-hush. Turns out Mr. Glass has been messing with the security cameras and has shown the whole thing. Like the fight scene and all this stuff. And he just streams it out. Streams out so everyone gets it on their phone. It's popping up on, you know, the screens and stuff. So all of a sudden it shows like, oh, there's superheroes out there. Which I guess was okay of a plot twist if it was done correctly. That's the thing about this movie. It's not a bad movie, but once again, poorly executed. I don't know why M. Night does this. Like, you come out with Split, which I feel like is one heck of a comeback after all his garbage movies like The Happening, The Last Airbender, The Village, and this is okay, or The Lady in the Water. Now he comes back, and you're like, here we go. M. Night Shyamalan back at it again. And he just drops the ball. So, I don't know. I just, like I said, really disappointed. Was really hoping it was going to, be good. Either like Split or what, just being a good movie. But no. No, it wasn't. So, thanks a lot, M. Night, for killing my dreams. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Personally, I would give it maybe 5, maybe 6 out of 10. But I wouldn't recommend going out to the movies to see it. I would probably just save your money, wait till it comes out, Redbox, Netflix, or whatever. But, yeah. Other than that, that's all I have to say about it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in the next video.